Two churches, one faith, but 1,000 years apart. Why did Christianity split into Catholic and Orthodox? And what makes them different today? The story begins over 1,000 years ago. For centuries after Jesus' life, Christianity was mostly united under one faith. But in 1054 AD, something happened that forever changed the course of Christian history. This event is called the Great Schism, a division that created the Roman Catholic Church in the West and the Eastern Orthodox Church in the East. Both still share the same roots, the same Bible, and the same belief in Jesus Christ, but they developed in different ways over time. Let's break down the key differences in a way anyone can understand. First, leadership. The Catholic Church is led by the Pope in Rome, who is considered the supreme authority over all Christians. In Catholic teaching, the Pope has the final say on matters of faith and morals. The Orthodox Church, on the other hand, is led by a group of bishops called Patriarchs. The Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople is regarded as a first among equals, but he does not hold the same supreme authority as the Pope. In Orthodoxy, leadership is more decentralized. Next, language and culture. For centuries, Catholic worship in the West was conducted in Latin, while Orthodox worship in the East was conducted in Greek, Church Slavonic, or other local languages. This language barrier wasn't just about words. It represented deeper cultural differences between the Latin West and the Greek East. Now, theology. One of the most famous disagreements is over what's called the Filioque clause. Catholics believe the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son, while the Orthodox believe the Holy Spirit proceeds only from the Father. It may sound like a small detail, but it was a major theological issue that contributed to the split. Worship style is also different. Catholic services, called Mass, are often shorter and more structured, with less use of icons. Orthodox services are typically longer and highly sensory, filled with incense, chanting, candles, and surrounded by icons. For the Orthodox, the liturgy is meant to feel like stepping into heaven itself. There's also a difference in the rules for clergy. In most of the Catholic Church, priests cannot marry. In Orthodoxy, parish priests can marry if they do so before ordination, though bishops must remain celibate. Even the bread used for communion is different. Catholics use unleavened bread, similar to what Jesus would have used at the Last Supper, while Orthodox Christians use leavened bread to symbolize the risen Christ. Despite these differences, Catholics and Orthodox Christians see each other as part of the ancient Christian family. In recent decades, there's been more dialogue between the two, and some hope that the 1,000-year-old divide might one day be healed. But for now, they remain two branches of the same faith, each with its own traditions and leadership. So after over 1,000 years, the question remains, will the Catholic and Orthodox churches ever reunite, or is the divide here to stay?